Stephen Gill's radio show.
Hopefully the audio is a bit better. I do apologise if I had some problems audio-wise. Something to do with Rumble not supporting an audio settings, but that's okay as long as we can work through it, just trying out new stuff. So I hope everyone can hear me nice and clearly. So it should be sounding better now as well. Yeah, the problem is, we're hearing a lot of, how can I say it, crazy stuff going on in Australia, okay? Now, I think that I'm fed up of all this politics around vaping and the Greens getting involved in trying to, make people go to a pharmacist to buy their own vape. Okay, so right now I was watching a clip of Paul Murray going on about vapes, and now he likes his cigars like me. I like to have my smokes as well. Personally, I've not been a vape user. That's just personal choice. I think I don't have an issue with it. And you got articles in, the news, wherever, saying that pharmacists, they could basically see this as an opportunity to price gouge those vapes and charge $150 each. And apparently the Pharmacy Guild of Australia, they don't want to sell the vapes. They don't want to be getting involved in tobacco. Why? It's quite stupid that a government would want to decide to ban disposable nicotine vapes when there's better things to be doing. And to me, it just doesn't make sense. Okay. So apparently, they're saying that pharmacist, you got to have a doctor's prescription. So basically, you got to go see your doctor. I need to get some vapes and shit like that. And you got to go to the pharmacist. Apparently, pharmacist's going to ask, well, how many vapes you going to need, or how much you smoke, or a carton, or whatever. Basic questions. You show them your driver's license. I think there's only going to be 3 flavors. But then, by October, so apparently you're not going to need a script anymore. You can just go to the pharmacist and basically get your vapes. And, of course, if the pharmacists are going to run out, which they are, people are going to go vape shopping. They're going to be shopping around. It's what people do. They're going to shop around for the best deal on their vapes. Because I can't understand it why you want to do something so stupid like this. Of course, pharmacists are important. It's where we get our medications from. And where the hell are they going to stock them in the pharmacy? So the pharmacy is at a risk of getting robbed. So are tobacconists. They're at a huge risk of getting robbed. Plus all the bullshit bureaucratic laws going on. And seeing ads on television telling people to stop smoking. Well, I'm an adult. We're adults. I want to smoke. You can smoke. All right? Not hurting anyone. Okay? No one's life is in danger. Okay? There's better things to be dealing with. And yeah, you want to go around the Albanese government too, getting involved in, and because of climate change, and you got the greenies saying, oh, it's polluting the environment, our vaping. Bullshit. How many politicians out there are smoking? Okay, yeah, Bill Clinton, who I don't, God knows how much he was smoking pot every day. And yet they're the first to say, oh, we need clean emissions, carbon emissions. Oh, we got to clean up the environment with vaping. What a load of bullshit. All right. Okay. So I thought I'd just be honest and upfront with you guys listening to the show that these bureaucrats are putting Australia to shit. Obviously, cost of living crisis has just keeps on going up. The Reserve Bank of Australia, I don't know why they don't want to drop the interest rate down to 1%, 2% like it was before. And all this shrinkflation bullshit, which I'm fed up with. All right. Obviously, trade and supply and demand and egg shortage, things you can't control. Natural disasters, yes, will put freight costs up. But when you read that, say, a cafe in Sydney, okay, or anywhere in the world, has had to close the doors after 2 years in business because of the high-rise cost of living crisis, the rent and all that other crap going up. Norton Street in Leichhardt, ghost town. At one point, it was a thriving place. You had cafes. It used to be a community, but now it's just dead. No one's there. Landlords want more rent money. What happens? Put small businesses out of business. They go broke. And it's quite sad to see that you'll soon start to see small businesses are going to close because either, number one, I'll keep it as simple as I can. Customers don't want to pay more because they keep putting the prices up. And that's understandable. I'm like that too. I shop around. Never in my life did I think that hospitality, the tourism industry was gone like this. It's quite sad. Puts people out of a job. Retail as well's gone down. You know, hard economic times. Where is Anthony Albanese? Okay. And yet politicians who are up top in the NDIS also too bludgeon off the NDIS, going on luxury golf trips, spending on drugs and 5-star fancy resorts and, you know, whatever. And yet they're the first to want your hard-earned money, okay? They want to tax the living shit out of small businesses, and that's going to put small businesses broke, so they favour the corporations, Coles and Woolworths. And then one day they're the ones determining how much you're going to pay for a cup of coffee. Now, I will always support cafes, you know, when you go to your favorite cafe because you just love the place and you love the food. I know too where I am. I have a local cafe and a takeaway that I go to because I'd rather support small businesses. Okay. They're the most important to keep them going. You know, I'll say it's quite sad because the supply puts the costs up, and then the business owner's got to put the cost up to make a profit of 1% to 2%. Just guessing the numbers, I don't know the profit margins, but you get what I'm saying. Noticing at the Footy as well. Chips have shrinked. Part of the reason I've stopped buying chips at Acor Stadium because they've just gotten too small. Yeah, that's the problem we've got in Australia with the economy. It's politicians want to go and invest in all these wind farms, and what the hell have they done for our small businesses who have suffered the most? So, what a stupid thing to do to say, oh, we want to ban vaping altogether. Disposable vapes are going to be illegal. Oh, you need a doctor's prescription to get a vape. That's not only that, it's wasting the doctor's time. All right. Never waste your doctor's time or specialist time, guys. They've got better things to be doing. All right. It's just stupid. You're going to have to wait an hour in the surgery or however long because he's running behind schedule like they all are. They've got too many patients. And then you're going to have to go in, get a script, get your vapes. You've waited an hour of your time, and then you got to go to the pharmacist and get your vapes. Where's the logical sense? Yeah, Chris Minch should have better things to be doing instead of trying to say, "Oh no, we want to get the world to quit smoking." Bullshit! You're never going to get the world to quit smoking. Get over it and move on. Okay? I love me beer. Trying to get people to stop drinking alcohol. Listen, I love drinking my beer and playing my video games. Okay? My Cooper's Ultra Light beer. That's what I enjoy. And you want to start taking away that stuff away from us? Shame on you. All right? The Albanese government stuffed up a lot of things in these last 4 years. Cost of living crisis I'm talking about. It's like Julian Assange, free man. And it's good that he's a free man. And it's taken, how long has it taken? Oh, if you read back all these allegations that he did this and that, dropped charges, add new charges, arrested him in 2015, put him in a Belmarsh prison, couldn't see his wife and kids. So it's just nice for him, honestly, to be a father for his kids and, a husband for his wife. Because, I actually do read WikiLeaks and it's very interesting, okay? And I'm going to be open and honest with you. All the bullshit that the American government told us about the Iraq war, at least $13 billion of taxpayers' money was spent for nothing. Now, yes, there are bad people, but it goes to show that the lies George Bush, John Howard too, weapons of mass destruction, where were they? And now look who's taken over. Yeah. So what was it all for? I get it, there were bad events that led up to it. But you do the math, all right? You add up, and this is partly why, they're a journalist are killed because they publish the truth, or they're put in prison like Julian Assange because he's exposed the dirty works of the CIA as well and all their hacking tools. Read about it. I won't go in detail because it gets complicated. But I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible for you. I believe he should keep leaking government documents because we have a right to know, hey? We're being told a bunch of lies. And of course, I think he did the right for journalism. So I'll support him. I hope he can keep exposing the truth from all governments, Australia, mostly the American, um, and the CIA. Don't forget the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, have done a lot of dirty things in the past. If you can find some of the declassified documents, it's very interesting. Experimenting with mind control, serum, nerve agents. Read up about it. Obviously, the American military has experimented with armored robots. Soldiers can basically, it's like a machine that they use and they can run faster. And the war crimes of the Americans. So it's basically on WikiLeaks, and people have a right to know the truth of what's really going on, not what George Bush said to the media and was full of shit all along. So yes, there have been bad presidents, bad prime ministers. But yes, there is bad people. Okay. But we need to know the truth. All right. I'm not going to get into the whole politics of this stuff. I think, just go and do your research and then you make up your own mind. But I just get fed up of being told lies. So yeah, it's I'm very, very disappointed in where Australia's gone. A lot of it too is the media. Part of the reason why I'm cutting back on me reading my journalism, because it could just get overwhelming at times reading the Daily Telegraph, all these clickbait headlines to get you to read. I'm fed up with it, honestly. Okay, I'm sick and tired of journalists writing about smoking and seeing ads on television to quit smoking and blah blah. Oh, come on. So yeah, that's the basically the issues that we have for ourselves going ahead. But as you know, I do like talking about the weather. It's 8.3 degrees Celsius, feels like 5.7 degrees Celsius. Low of 4 degrees, top of 15 tomorrow, 1 to 7 millimeters of rain. Tomorrow, sunny with showers, low of 4 degrees Celsius, top of 15. 0 to 1 millimeters of rain. Tuesday, sunny with showers, low of 7 degrees Celsius, top of 15. 0 to 4 millimeters of rain. Wednesday, sunny with showers, low of 7 degrees Celsius, top of 16. 0 to 3 millimeters of rain. Thursday, sunny with showers, low of 8 degrees Celsius, top of 16. 0 to 6 millimeters of rain. Friday, sunny with showers, low of 8 degrees Celsius, top of 16. 0 to 5 millimeters of rain. Sunday, sunny with showers, low of 9 degrees, top of 17. 0 to 5 millimeters of rain. That's Saturday, sorry. Sunday, sunny with showers, low of 9, top of 17. 0 to 8 millimeters of rain forecasted. No, but yeah, how can I say it? It's basically quite disappointing where Australia has become a place of failed leaders who have disappointed us and the world. Um, free speech has been at a threat because I feel that it's freedom of speech is very, very important. Um, how do I put it like this? It's like there's stuff out there that they just don't want you to know the truth. Okay. The As soon as you basically expose the truth, like there's journalists who stand up for free speech are imprisoned, executed for exposing the truth, and then you got to look at it. Well, they're just doing their job by exposing the truth. There are people who don't like Julian Assange, but I believe that he stood up for journalism, and with WikiLeaks, and he did us a favor by, publishing government documents to expose the truth. So yeah, that's how it is. We're living in a world now, and a society, culture-wise, obviously the problem with cost of living crisis as well. It's gone up a fair bit. Things now. As I said, it's when the economy is in hard times like we are. There was the Great Depression, the global financial crisis. People cut back on spending, especially in retail. Means business not going to make money, and what happens? They can't pay the rent. They have to close the doors. So like I said, it's important that we keep on supporting our freedom of speech, because that's important for us as well, our free speech, because freedom of speech, free speech is very sacred. But that's what it is. Other than that, Formula One, Max Verstappen, he's pushing like a minute and 0.05 lap time in Austria. It seems to me that, I don't know, these cars just keep getting faster. Is it me, or it's either driving techniques have changed, or Fuel loads have changed. That's up to them. It's all strategy in qualifying. I know when I play for F124, I'll probably try to get at least a minimum of 2 laps, and then the car just starts slowing down because it's running out of petrol. Don't you hate that? Maybe I've got to work with the engineer to decide, well, need to put more petrol in the car, at least give me a bit over half a tank to get you around a track. So you do that. In order to get the best qualifying position as possible. I mean, Austria is the Red Bull Ring I'm talking about. Quite a fast track. So you do that. But no, he's been dominating the competition. Yeah, it's one of my favourite drivers is Max Verstappen, but Lando Norris, he's starting to get up there. I'm noticing he's getting some podiums. He's competing with Max Verstappen, and he almost did get pole position in Austria because I was in Canada and Spain. Yeah, Max didn't get pole, but ended up winning the race weekend. So the thing is, sprint races. Should the Formula One be doing more sprint racing? Yeah, look, for me, I think yeah, but the thing is that the teams say, oh, we want to get as much data as we can in the practice sessions, and you can't. I've found in my experience, because I try to set up F124 as realistic as possible. There are some tracks I just don't even get all the data. I don't even get all the points, and that's unfortunately that's what happens in real life. Some weekends the car's running good, some they aren't. That's car racing. I just think the Formula One, the FIA is just way too strict on this track limits. I saw in the qualifying highlights that a couple of drivers they were just driving over the curve, and yet their times get deleted by the stewards because saying that they breached their track limits. That's bullshit. All right. Even when I'm playing F124, right, I was racing in Singapore in the wet. I whacked the wall, and the stewards warned me exceeding track limits, and I hit the wall. As you know, the track in Singapore, you don't have much room to go off. So I don't get what me hitting my wheel on the wall is exceeding track limits, but the FIA's got to do something about this. Obviously it's very precision racing. NASCAR, I've noticed they're more relaxed. They let cars bump into each other. That's stock car racing. They're not as strict on their track limits as F1. But obviously at the start of a race, you try your best not to bump and touch cars. Like, I even got given a warning when I didn't even touch a car. I didn't even bump into someone's car. And the steward said, "Oh, warning, you collided." Like, what? It's like when you go to the footy, all right? This is what I was not happy with the current NRL referees, and Latrell Mitchell as well, getting away. He's getting away with dirty play tactics, head high tackles, knocked out Josh Adokar on Good Friday and just got a slap on the wrist for it. And yet in the State of Origin game 2, because the player did a little head rub, the referee wants to... Yeah, this one referee in particular, who I cannot stand, he just loves sin bins and playing with his whistle. Yeah, some of them just like blowing their whistle. It seems to me that the referees just hate the Canterbury Bulldogs. They just keep giving stupid calls. I don't know how long this has gone on for. I mean, we were, I'd say, lucky to pull off that win by 1 point against Cronulla on Friday night as well. I was there at the game. Sort of a good atmosphere at Accor Stadium. There's nothing worse than basically you're watching the footy and then penalty after penalty, rigging games. Joe Swalihi getting sent off 8 minutes on debut. Like, how low and slack can you get by doing that in the NRL? So that's the problem with it. Hopefully New South Wales can, win the series. They played good in game 2, but now game 3 is the test. If they're playing in Suncorp, they better play bloody darn better than they did in game 2. I'm talking not making any errors as well. Moving the ball around, keeping the ball moving, getting those combinations right, good defense, good, kicking game, 40-20s as well. Aim for those 40-20s, not kicking it straight to the other player. Quick play the ball too. If they can do that, they can beat Queensland, and it's possible. Queensland are a very good team. But when you have a referee who just ruins it for everyone, I mean, I can't believe it. Really can't believe it. They think that they got a whistle that they can get all authoritative, and they want to, 6 agains and ruck infringements and hip drop tackles. What's next? Downtowns. What's another rule? Oh, head rub. He's going off into the sin bin for a head rub. And yet Latrell Mitchell goes and plays dirty. I don't get that. And he's whinging and whining because he didn't get his own way on the field. The NRL CEOs have got to do something about this, because I'm sick and tired of players getting away with dirty things and dirty tactics, and someone who just does nothing is sent off to the sin bin. Like, what the hell? The CEO, Peter V'landers, has got to step in and look into these issues with the referees. Peter V'landers has to bring back the shoulder charge and let the bodies hit the floor like the good old days of footy. Let them go. I mean, the game's changed quite a lot, and it's sort of thrown me off footy. I only really go and watch the Bulldogs when they play, but I just really don't have time to be watching footy, because when I'm gaming and enjoying myself gaming, Yeah, that's how I am now. Whereas, yes, when you're trying to watch a game and then the whistle's being blown every 2 minutes, it's quite bad, isn't it? It sucks. But I was reading an interesting article recently about cats. As you know, cats have spiritual entities in them. They have a spiritual nature to them, and cats, I think, are amazing. Black cats as well, but the problem was I was associated with witches. But I guess a black cat is a sign of good luck. Yeah, cats are interesting animals. They're just, I don't know, they have more connection to the spiritual world. I guess a black cat is a sign of good luck. You know that. But that's how it is today. The spiritual world is powerful, powerful entities, and powerful forces running around. But I'm just fed up of all these stupid laws that get introduced and politicians who and just go around making stuff up as they want and just not doing anything about it. I mean, that to me is that's wrong. That is just wrong. I've just added more stock music tracks to my Pond 5 and Motion Elements, guys, so definitely check those out as well. I've just updated some more new work, so check that out too. But did you notice this week in the presidential debate, Joe Biden I don't know what the hell he's on. He just looked like a zombie, or just looked like he was just, I don't know, off his head on something, or just zoned out on LSD. I don't know what the hell he's been. He's bloody old, that guy is. I mean, Donald Trump's been right the whole time, and yet the media every fucking day just kept on making up all these allegations, and I just get sick of it. I just switch it off. Honestly, Joe Biden's just been a disgrace to America. He's been one of the worst presidents I have seen in these last 4 years. Since the 2020 presidential election, it was a crazy time for everyone in politics. With the pandemic that just came along for all governments, it was tough for everyone. The stay-at-home orders, the lockdown as well, that affected the world. And we look back and we think, did we do enough to prepare ourselves for these daily press conferences with Daniel Andrews and the New South Wales health ministers. Basically, yeah, I mean, it was quite a difficult time for everyone. And all these conspiracy theories been cooked up. So that's the problem we've got. That is the problem we have. But all I can say is, I mean, you look back, yeah, inflation's been around, God, ever since the medieval times and all this inflation stuff. Yeah, I just say things as they are on this show for me because it's a time here where we need to know the truth about what the hell is going on today. Politics ruins sport. NRL referees ruining the game on purpose. Just so that they can favour one team over the other. So yeah, it's obviously stadiums are there to make a profit as well, and Accor Stadium, it needs to be renovated. They need to put a roof on Accor Stadium. It would be good if a lot of the stadiums, I mean Suncorp Stadium as well, they could do with a roof. Because obviously if Taylor Swift is playing at Accor Stadium and Suncorp and it's raining, shows are at a threat of getting cancelled. I mean, personally, Accor Stadium, I mean, yeah, you can hold music concerts there, and the Foo Fighters have played there. So I think Guns N' Roses have played at Accor. Yeah, but obviously rain does have a problem and can wash it out too. It's like politicians, Anthony Albanese, ScoMo going to Taylor Swift this year. I mean, Taylor Swift has she's been very successful in the music career. You never know where Taylor Swift is walking. She could be in the restaurant, or in the music shop. And no, I'm very very happy for Taylor Swift's success and how far she's come. Very good at marketing herself, and it's just amazing how she was doing in the press. That's Taylor Swift. But music industry's changed too. Is AI threatening the music industry? Well, I'll keep saying it. No, it's not. But there is a problem with AI too, like how it basically it's like artificial intelligence. I mean, now with AI, you can literally create a painting with AI. You just type in what you want and use it with artificial intelligence. Okay. But is it going to get to a point where AI is going to be invading our privacy as well? I mean, are we going to be competing with AI just to get a job in the future? As a lot of the science fiction movies predicted with AI, artificial intelligence. I'm going to be honest, I don't care that artificial intelligence has to take over and put, obviously YouTube is cracking down on AI, so is Insight Timer as well, about what is suitable for AI technology. And that's the thing. What is suitable AI for content? Because platforms are like trying to regulate it, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Is you got smartphone addictions and all that, social media addiction, the toxic culture of social media, where it has become a toxic place for us and teenagers especially. I've been there too, guilty of that. Going on, you're swiping on Instagram or Facebook and your friend's got like 60 something likes just for a glamorous selfie with their partner. That's what's caused me to have depression, and it does that. There is psychological evidence to back up that social media, mostly I'm talking the Zuckerbergs and the lefties, it's caused a mental health crisis. And people have lost friendships because of Facebook. People have basically, their lives are ruined because of tech. And I just think that we've just got to decide on, well, we have a choice of basically how we can evolve ourselves around big tech, Google, Yahoo, Bing, Microsoft, YouTube, whatever. Cancel culture, canceling people, deplatforming, discrimination, system glitches, system errors. Yeah, well, that's the problem. It's just, yeah, very. I mean, it's just become a nuisance today. Instagram as well, YouTube. Always a shit fight with their copyright systems. I don't know. Us content creators need the freedom to be able to create our work without being silenced or cancelled. That is the problem with cancel culture. It's another way for the left to get back at the right for standing up for free speech. So that's what we need more of. We need more passion for freedom of speech, because that's the most important stuff that we can have today. But it's been an interesting week for me. Right now, I think things will improve eventually. But, as you know, there's a lot of lies and deceivers out there who are willing to, lie to people. But for me, that's just not cool at all. That is just not cool. But, I mean, hopefully something good will come out of this. As I'm talking now. Yeah, but look, guys, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Don't forget, I've got new tracks available on Pond 5 and Motion Elements. Please subscribe to the Stephen Shields radio show. Turn on your notifications so you never miss a new podcast. Every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney time. Take care, everyone, and bye for now.